Alright guys, welcome to the bCombat portion of this test. And we're doing the airfield scenario here. Alright, so same thing. I'm going to tell my guys to move with me. I'm gonna throw some smoke out. And let's get moving here. Moving. Alright, those two guys are standing. I'm not sure why, but whatever. And we'll keep maneuvering around here. Alright, so as we maneuver into position, let's talk a little bit about what bCombat does. It has a fully featured moral system. Morale affects AI behavior and combat effectiveness. AI will act aggressively and passively depending on circumstances. AI behavior is event-driven. Any environmental factors such as enemies inbound, heard gunfire, suppressive fire, nearby explosions and ricochets or casualties have an effect on AI behavior. bCombat also includes real-time suppression effects. And bCombat relies on the B detection framework, which has real-time ballistic detection of bullets flying in the battlefield. Automatic gunfire aware stance handling. Units will crouch, sprint, or go prone, depending on the situation. Enhanced fire and maneuver routines. So one of the things that I love most about bCombat is that your machine gunners tend to lay down in the prone, stay in one spot, create a base of fire, and suppress the enemy. And they do that very, very effectively. I think that's one of the shining regards of bCombat. bCombat reminds me a lot like a kind of a spiritual successor to the GL4, GL5, otherwise known as Group Link for the original Operation Flashpoint. Just creates a lot of movement, dynamic things in combat like surrendering. Alright, we're going to get down here. Same thing, I'll tell my guys to get behind this rock. And let's see what they do here. Still on the X, not maneuvering. They are accurate, though. Again, I'm in my seating position here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're doing too much here. Tell 4 and 5 to move up. Well, I am getting suppressed here. I'll land my side here. Alright, so not seeing much movement whatsoever. They are lobbing some grenades here. We have... Jeez. Getting engaged effectively. I am using a suppression effects mod, and I forget the guy's name. I'm also using his sound mod as well, which is really good. Creates some echoes to the gun sounds, if you can hear that in the background. Man, that hit right up that tree. So you can hear the echo. That is his sound mod. I'll do a link in the description there if you're interested in getting that. It's really small. It's about 60 megabytes, but it really adds... Jeez. If you ever fired a gun outside, you know that it echoes, especially in hilly terrain. Alright, I'm not sure what my guys are doing, but... I'm gonna move. Well, they are engaging, so that's good. Just taking pop shots again, not really suppressing. Alright, so I think that's the end of scenario 1 for bCombat. Not really seeing any movement whatsoever here. I want to say the last time I did this test, they maneuvered quite well, so I'm not sure what's... I don't know if it's new updates or what, but they are definitely in the kill zone. Alright, my guys finally came in. They kind of did a wide maneuver here. Let's see if they engage these guys. Yep, I hear them firing on the right side now. There they go. I'm gonna light them up, boys. I know with bCombat, the defaults, they can take a tremendous amount of hits. Something like 5 or 6 hits before they go down. Alright, let's get a grenade, and I think we'll be done with this test here. And I'll set it at, let's see, 400. Let's see if that's accurate. Huh, that's pretty good. My range is just a little bit lower than them. Alright guys, I'll see you in the second scenario, the sniper test. And according to the author of bCom, airfield scenarios are pretty challenging for AI just because there's not a whole lot of cover, and they really have to stretch to make those intelligent decisions, I guess. Alright, so same thing, these guys have a guard waypoint using bCombat. And I'm going to set this for about 500 meters. There we go. Boom, he's down. Let's see what these guys do. Similar behavior to the first vanilla. Alright, getting down to the prone. Seems like they're maneuvering a little bit more. Maybe. So I got my guy to open fire. Oh, he was sighted in. Nice. Boom. He's down. That guy's leaning. That's nice to see. Don't see that too often. He's down. This guy's not maneuvering whatsoever. Let's take a look at the wide picture here. And not seeing too much on the map, but loading. Hit right next to him. Looks like the wind might be pushing it. He's down. Alright, so they tend to be staying somewhat in the compound. And they're definitely suppressed, that's for sure. This guy's trying to lean behind that pole there. I haven't seen him go into any buildings, garrison any buildings. I haven't seen them go up to the tower. And I'm not sure, I don't think they actually have smoke grenades, but I'm curious to see if any of these guys will surrender. That's another one down. Alright, they're not suppressing in our direction. I'm not sure they even know where we are, but you know, again, ideally I'd like to see them get in some of those buildings and get cover, try to evaluate the situation from there. And of course they're supposed to be protecting the base, not running out of it, but again, they may be doing that tactically to try to maneuver around and try to flank us or something like that from the town. So who knows? Shot in the leg there. He's not moving at all, he's just standing there. And that guy's out as well.